Hi, I'm Lynn, and I'm going to show you how to make coconut shrimp with a spicy mango sauce. I've been craving coconut shrimp lately, and I've just been obsessed with it. So I wanted to figure out how to make it and to do a nice fresh sauce that goes with it that's really easy. So the first thing we are going to do is make the sauce, because the shrimp is really quick to get that done. So this is a fresh sauce. There's no cooking involved, so no matter what time of year it is, this is really easy to make. So what I have here is I have 2 mangoes that I have peeled and chopped. Everything here can just be super rough chopped because you're going to put it in the food processor. So I'll put that in there. All right. And then I'm going to put some candied ginger. I love ginger, and I think the combination of mango and ginger goes really well together. It also adds a little viscosity to the sauce, so it's not watery. Because again, based on how ripe the mango is, it might have more water in it. Actually, one of these is very ripe, one of the mangoes, and the other one wasn't so ripe, so it shouldn't be super watery, but you just never know. Half of a lime. Squeeze that juice in there. And a jalapeno. Sliced and take the seeds out. Basically, just to take the seeds out and not get the seeds on your fingers, which is key, you just take a spoon and just push the seeds right out of there. Get them out. I mean, if you really, really love hot food, go ahead and leave them in, but you know what? It's hot enough without it, so just go ahead and get them out of there. Okay, put that other half in there. You want to clean your hands really well, even if you've done that. If you're like me and wear contact lenses and you go to take your contacts out at night, burn, so be careful. All right, and then the last thing, couple things I'm going to put in here, I have some lemongrass here, which I really love the taste of lemongrass, and again, it's almost like it's sort of Thai, and it goes with this really well. And again, you just have to roughly chop it because it's going in the food processor. Just throw that in there. And then I want to put like a nice pinch of salt, just a little bit more. And that is it. Let it rip. Okay, looks like our sauce is done. I'm just gonna take a spoon. Looks like a good thickness. Not too runny, not too thick. You should always taste. Oh, it's nice. It's got a nice combination of like sweet and heat, which is perfect to go with the coconut shrimp. So I'm going to put this aside. Maybe I'll just chill this for a little bit, and we're going to make the shrimp. All right, now we're going to make our coconut shrimp. So what we have here is a 3-part batter process. We have some flour, just regular all-purpose flour, 4 eggs that I've beaten, and then here we have a combination of panko breadcrumbs, which I like the texture of it. I actually tried it with regular finer breadcrumbs, and I like these. And then we want to mix in some sweetened coconut. And I'm also going to put a generous pinch of salt. Now remember, don't put too much salt here because you can always salt it at the end. You're going to want to give it like a little salt on top at the end. And then I have this, it's like a blackened Cajun mix, but you can just use like a combination of like cayenne and paprika if you can't find anything. I just want to give it just a tiny bit of a kick. So you're just going to toss that together. All right, we are ready for battering. So the toughest part of doing this is deveining the shrimp. So just buy peeled deveined shrimp, and we'll make it a lot easier. And so what you're going to do is just going to take each piece. First, you're going to put it in the flour. Then give it a little egg bath. And then into your coconut panko. Make sure you get lots of nice coconut on there. And then I've preheated the oil to about 320 degrees. If you don't have a thermometer, you can basically drop a little dot of water or put in a wooden spoon, and they should be bubbles around the spoon, and you'll see the water kind of bubble up. So I've got one here. I'm just going to do a couple more real quick. This can be a little bit messy, but something to get the family involved in, let everybody get messy. Make sure you get a lot of coconut on there. That's what it's all about. And the one thing you don't want to do, don't crowd your shrimp when you put them in, so don't try to put like your whole pound of shrimp in at once. Put like, 6 to 8 depending on the size of the pan or your deep fryer if you have one. I don't recommend buying one, it can be dangerous. Should be deep frying everything in the house. All right, so let's start with this. We've got 3. Just gonna drop them in slowly. Again, don't crowd them. And it's gonna be different, but just keep an eye on it. Shrimp in general does not take a long time to cook. If you cook it in a pan, it takes a couple minutes each side before it's ready. So keep an eye on it. It'll float to the top. It'll start to get a little bit brown. These are ready. So all you want to do now, put them on a paper towel on a plate. You want to salt it right away. So I'm just going to batter up the rest of these, fry them, and then serve them with our spicy mango sauce. So here we have our coconut shrimp with our fresh spicy mango sauce, so people can easily dip in. This is really great for parties, and I hope you'll try it.